we all look for ways to find happiness and satisfaction and so on, and I think really if you can find something you're passionate about.
When you find you're in a circle of people like that, they tend to be stickers.
Oh, it's fun. It's good to have a good weekend with your mates. See them most every weekend if you don't go to school with them.
Oh, I think that's just the rugby spirit in some ways. You know, it's that camaraderie, so that you can catch up with somebody that you may not have seen them for years, but as soon as you catch up, you just go straight back to those times when you're playing footy.
It stayed largely the way it is for 100 years, and I think it fits well. That sits comfortably on its shoulders, and I'd like to see it stay that way.
So you can have sausages, and at the end of every training, you can have a treat if you want.
Getting the community behind our club is something that we've always really strived for.
I think we're one of the stronger ones where all the parents come and you can always hear parents cheering from the sideline for something or something the ref's done they're having to go at. So there's a strong community outreach here, I reckon.
Come up, Alex!
Well, the club, as I understand it, was formed in and around 1919 after the end of the First World War, and it ran without any records that I can locate up until the start of the Second World War. In 1957 there was a transformation. An under-12 competition was introduced on top of the more senior competitions, and Lindfield entered 2 teams in the under-12s, and that's where I became first involved with the club.
I started playing rugby when I was a junior, but rugby at Lindfield started in 1974, which was my first season up at the club, and I enjoyed it that much that I stayed for another 27 years as a player and rattled up somewhere over 500 games.
Then while I was playing in the juniors for Lindfield, I'd go up with my dad and we'd watch the subbies play, and then I just remember being taken under the wing as soon as I joined and made to feel so welcome to come up and play at the club.
Yeah, so I played from 92 through to 98.
So my family's been heavily involved with the club. I certainly don't think we set out to have such a long-standing involvement. It just happened that we all collectively fell in love with it.
I was playing rugby league with the Willoughby Roos, and then came to Lindfield because that's where my dad played. Came to Lindfield at 9, yeah. It's about, I'm 16 now, so it's about 7 years ago or something.
I was about 4 years old and Dad just took us up to the local rugby league club, the Willoughby Roos, and ever since that I've been playing rugby.
We started playing rugby. I started in 2017. Started in 2017.
There was two dads here today that I played with their kids playing. So that's the beauty of the connection between the seniors and the juniors, that the kids have come through, and I'm sure there's more coming.
I played with a number of father and son combinations where I played with their fathers in the early days and played with their sons in latter years. I also had the unique experience of being able to play a second grade game with my youngest son.
But look, it has a tremendous culture. I think that's one of the reasons what binds us all.
It just brings back memories of long Saturdays, Thursday night training. Yeah, it's as I said, it's just a special place on the map here in Sydney.
With anybody there, they've got your back, and to me that's what rugby's all about. It's knowing that the guys that you run onto and you're playing with, you're putting your body on the line with those guys. They're putting their body on the line as well.
But I think just the mateship, and I realised actually when I left after that 29 season that all of my mates were there. It's when you spend most of your life there as a young adult, you grow up, that's your family, so that's all you know.
We meted at the same school. Two they red. The first year. No, 3 they red. Remember? 3 they blue. No, 2 they red. That's the first year too they ran.
The funny times that we had over the years, and the really enjoyable times we had over the years, unparalleled experiences and things that have been really great.
Probably just everyone in general, like everyone's mates with each other. So it's like, and especially in the game when someone's down, you get like all of them come around and help you up and stuff.
Well, it is based on the soldiers coming back and forming the club, once again having each other's back and sticking beside each other.
You know, the club has been around since essentially the end of World War I. And
whilst we always knew of the history, I think like the rest of Australia, we probably didn't appreciate the role that the military had played in establishing the fabric of this country. The club's adopted it in a very positive way, making sure that message gets passed on down to the next generation.
Yeah, it's pretty special to play for a club here, especially with the whole old soldier situation, you know, playing for a club that was formed through mates who fought in the war together and stuff, and then coming down here, we celebrate Anzac Day down here and stuff, so it's just big culture.
I guess rugby attracts a certain sort of person. We are like-minded in our approach to the game. We're like-minded in our approach to life generally. There's no question. I mean, a club doesn't stay as strong for as long as Lindfield has without special people.
That we're playing for this. We're playing for Lindfield Rugby, and that's what I always wanted the guys to know. That was bottom line.
We all respect each other. You play hard against the opposition, but at the end of the day, you have a beer with them afterwards and enjoy the memories.
For all of my time, and as I was being more or less, you know, trained in the ways of how Lindfield runs, there's always been a player-run club and a player-led club.
Oh, I'll probably stick at Lindfield after school, not go play anywhere else, play Colts here, and then some boys put their whole lives into it who want to go big, but like, I think it's more just remember to have fun while you're playing, you know. And
that's what we try and build here. If you want to play serious footy, you can play serious footy, but if you want to play club, you know, community footy, you can still play community footy, so we want to cater for people who want to play the game at whatever level.
Whilst ever we live in an affluent, free society, there'll always be a Lindfield Rugby Club.
What I hope stays is the same attitude to rugby. We don't want to be a professional club. We want to make sure that it's a place where people of all ages can go, whether they be juniors, whether they be seniors, can go and play at a reasonable standard and with a large degree of enjoyment.
You know, just keeping kids and people in the game. That's what hopefully it will continue to thrive.
You know, it's a testament to how much the club means to people, and you know, I hope that it continues for another 100 years.
Get on it, guys. Get on it and enjoy yourself.
We never let a sober man in. We never falter, we never fall. We sober up on pure alcohol. We're the boys from old Lindfield, so back to the bar for more. For more. And now we hear the bar,